Hey, first graders, this is Mrs. Clark. It's good to see you again today. So we have been working very hard all week long on describing characters by looking at their outside and by paying attention to what they feel, think, and do. Now, I know this isn't the first time that you've seen this anchor chart and these things here this week. But today we're going to be looking at a different book, and you are going to be completing a seesaw activity that's going to look very similar to the rest of the week. You're going to think about the character Blanca in this book, Blanca and the Animals. You're going to think about what her character traits are. What does she physically look like on the outside? What can we see with our eyes? What color is her hair? What is she wearing? Then also we're going to think a little bit deeper, dig a little bit deeper into this one and think about what it is we see in her as a character on the inside. What do we think that she's thinking? What are her words? And then importantly, as well as her personality traits. What can we learn from her and her actions? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's listen to this book, Blanca and the Animals. Alrighty, friends, here we go. Blanca and the Animals.
Benchmark Education Company proudly presents Spot On. Follow along as I read. When you hear this sound, turn the page. Blanca and the Animals by Lourdes Coronado, illustrated by Agustin Riccardi. Realistic fiction. Use the genre information below to help you read this book. Realistic fiction. The story has a beginning, middle, and end. The setting could be real. The characters act like real people. The events could happen in real life. Blanca and the Animals by Lourdes Coronado, illustrated by Agustin Riccardi. My name is Blanca. I live with my mommy. I love to read about all kinds of animals. I like all kinds of animals. Sometimes when I read about animals, I imagine that I am an animal. I think about pink flamingos, little fish, funny monkeys, and butterflies. My favorite animal is the flamingo. I close my eyes and imagine that I am a tall flamingo. My feathers are soft, beautiful, and pink. Next, I imagine that I am a little fish swimming in the sea. I am colorful. I have red and yellow stripes, a black tail, and fins. I love swimming in the sea because there are many other colorful fish and coral. I swim around the coral with my 3 special friends. My friends and I swim and play all day. Other times I imagine that I am a funny monkey playing in the jungle. Monkeys live in the rainforest and swing in the trees. I imagine that I am swinging in the jungle. I climb the tall trees and I hang from the branches with my long tail. After the jungle, I decide I want to fly among the flowers. I imagine that I am a butterfly. I spread my wings and fly. I see red flowers. I land on a big red flower. My two big blue wings are fluttering over the flower. I slowly fall asleep, resting in the sun. Finally, I imagine that I am a big, slow turtle. I slowly walk around a big blue pond, smelling the sweet air. I see the sun going down. I will take one more swim in the cool blue pond. Then I will find a quiet place to spend the night and rest my shell. Blanca, it's time for dinner. Wake up now. Mommy explains as she opens the door to my room. Finally, I wake up from my dream. I am in my bed with my book. I don't have pink feathers or colorful stripes. I don't have a monkey tail or blue wings. I don't have a shell either. I am happy that I am a little girl in my own room. I am going to eat tamales for dinner. Then I am going to read about animals again. What will I imagine next?
Okay, first graders. We're going to go back to our learning target and talk about the character traits. All right, here we are back at our learning target for today. I can describe a character by looking at their outside and by paying attention to what they feel, think, and do. So thinking about that character Blanca in the story Blanca and the Animals, and looking at the anchor chart, character traits, think about how this character looks on the outside, but also how she is on the inside. What is she thinking? What are her words? What are her personality traits with her actions as well? Sometimes when we read our books, we have to go back and reread. So you can also go back to this video and go back and listen to the story again. When you are done, go to the next page on Seesaw and write down your thoughts. Nice job, first grade. Keep going.